Welcome back, everybody. If you're looking a little tired, a little old, or just plain blah, it's time to get your glow back. And when beauty meets biology, you get beautiful skin. Here to show us how to do it, please welcome Christi Harris. Hello, Christi. All right. You have done makeup for many, many years, but makeup can be used to cover up some things and to enhance some other things, but it starts with a great foundation.
Absolutely. It's your skin. And so many times, Deborah, you know, we think we need these potions and lotions to make us look younger, but we're not cleansing the skin well. And those are just like setting on the skin surface.
Right. Let's take a look at a picture of you back in 2002.
Oh, my.
So,
1800s.
yeah. Okay, so that was you back then.
That was
and
02.
Let's look at you. Okay, you look brighter, younger, right there, and you attribute a lot of that to really getting down to the basics of treating your skin well.
I've done my skincare for, ever, but 8 years ago, I realized, too, that there are all the serums and all the things that have come out on the market.
Yeah.
You're like, why don't they work? Well, some of them do. Some of them may not work as well, but if you don't cleanse your skin well, that can't penetrate. It's almost like putting that on top of a Band-Aid.
Yeah. You have some tips in terms of cleansing. Use cool water,
Cool water, yes. In fact, we get over 10 billion new skin cells every day.
Wow.
So speaking of the Band-Aid, if we don't take those off every day, then they will build up and nothing will really work. So you need to cool the skin, not heat the skin. How many of us, will take hot showers? You get out of the shower and your face, feels real dry. So you've got to cool the skin down so it will absorb moisture.
Okay.
And you've got to take the dead skin off so you cleanse, exfoliate, moisturize, and lock. One of the things that just shows you with this little demo, I'm going to take the sponge and I'm going to show you how moisture will go into the sponge immediately. This is like your skin. You don't want oil to go in. You use moisture. You got to clean your skin so moisture will go in, and look how it goes in. All right?
Yeah.
Now, you put on oil. You only want to put oil-based products on to lock in your moisture because oil will not penetrate into the skin. So I put this into the oil, and as you see, it won't penetrate. It's too large of a molecule. So the biology of the skin and the way the skin works is very necessary for you to understand the balance. This is not balanced. You've got to get moisture in, and you've got to keep it there. And if you think of a prune, you put it on a table, you put it in water and it smooths out. But you put the prune in water and then you put oil over it, it stays smoothed out.
So the oil kind of locks it in. It locks
exactly.
It in. Okay.
So you've got to get it in first, and if you don't exfoliate daily, and you can't use strong abrasives because those are not made to use daily. I don't recommend alpha hydroxys and glycolic acids because it doesn't take that strong of a product to take your daily dead skin growth off.
When you speak about exfoliation, it's interesting. You'll see like a lot of men will have this nice smooth skin, and we think how unfair, but a lot of men shave every day.
And they exfoliate every day, and it's not a fruit acid, it's not anything chemical that's doing it. And another thing, when you're taking off your skincare, you want to wrap your washcloth in your hand like this and lightly pat it off. Don't go like this. There's so many tips that women really need to know, or you're just abusing your skin and you're winding up with a drawer full of things that aren't giving you the results.
Well, I started shaving. Is that bad?
Yeah, no, you can. I shave mine with the cleaner. That's another
that's right. That's a whole other segment right there. Okay, because when you don't, that's when you get the whiteheads, the blackheads that keep coming back, and you can't try to understand why it keeps coming back because all that stuff is not locked in properly. Okay, so lock it in. You have morning steps and an evening routine. Let's talk about the morning steps.
In the morning, all you have to do is we do a mint wash that cools your skin. So automatically it cools your skin. It takes off your night cream. And then, but you're feeling a real sensation of cool, so then you don't feel dry. Then we do a freshener, and the freshener like bubbles up the skin. Have you ever burned anything in a pan and you let it soak and then you don't ruin the Teflon when you scour it? So you've got to soak your skin, so therefore you don't have to use a strong exfoliant. Very, very important.
Yeah.
Then when you exfoliate, then you put your moisture on, and then you lock it in with your daytime makeup, or at night you lock it in with your night cream.
Okay, and so the evening steps, eye makeup removing pads. You need to get something that's sensitive to the eyes.
You know what? If you ever tear, like have you ever, thought, why am I tearing?
I tear
a lot
all the time.
of it is because of the eye makeup remover that you're using, not the eye makeup.
Okay.
Because it's the closest thing you get into your skin and your eye is your eye makeup
and a lot of these have detergents in them and fragrances in them that your eyes are sensitive to. Okay. Cleansing lotions. You talked a little bit about that. Fresheners. Honey and almond exfoliant. You talked about not exfoliating with just anything.
Right. I've done this honey and almond exfoliant for 35 years. and it takes the dead skin off, just that day's dead skin. You have to do it every night, though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that won't irritate your skin and allow that moisture. That's the difference that it really made in my skin, as well as getting it really cleansed to get those serums really deep.
Yeah. From time to time, you come on the show to offer advice like this, and we actually had someone that had a beauty question for you. So let's hear that beauty question.
Hi, I was just wondering, as a busy mom of multiples, what do you do to have as a makeup tip to remove the dark circles underneath your eyes?
This one is a very popular question. The dark circles things, which sometimes can be genetic,
right?
And then that thin tissue under the eye. But we have an audience member here who kind of had the same kind of question.
Hi.
So.
What's your name?
Sally.
Sally. Where do we want to look? Right over here. Welcome, Sally. Well, it doesn't take twins to get dark circles. You know, a man can do that too.
Yeah.
But whatever, we all do have them, and it's a very quick fix. We do a face erase right underneath that eye area, and look how fast that is. And it's so easy, and it blends, even if she doesn't want to wear makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
now, Christy, do we make sure that it's maybe a shade lighter than our skin, or do you try to match the skin?
Well, this is called face erase, so it really works anywhere on the skin. You can even use it all over, but you want it to where it blends into, the formula needs to blend into any skin tone and be universal.
All right.
So that stays on all day.
You
this
sell
is
that
one
in
of
the beauty
my
bar?
#1 products I've had literally for 35 years. I started in the 1800s.
All right, Christy, once again, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You'll hear more of Christy's quick fixes throughout the month. Be sure to watch to get more makeup and skin health tips throughout the month of March. Christy has a special offer, too, that we want to talk about. Mention Great Day Houston, and you can get half off all Christi Harris services, which include eyebrow shaping, makeup application, and a whole lot more. Christi Harris Beauty Playground is located in the Michael Kemper Salon in Highland Village. The number is 713-367-8555, 713-367-8555, or you can find her on the web at ChristiHarris.com. They do my makeup and all of our guests on the show. So thank you very much, Christy. After the break, we're cooking up something good in the kitchen, and all with a Mardi Gras flair. Chef Kelly from Baton Rouge is her hometown, is hard at work. We'll talk to her next.